Twins baseball comes your way next.
Your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Matt Latos will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Now to the plate, Gary Cox. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Number 94.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, they really need Mike Trout to turn it around soon. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Striding in, David Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope,
and there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Jackie Hillman gets the start for Houston in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Starlin Castro.
And a ball 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive.
And he nails him at third. Great throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Digging in, George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he misses there, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We are still scoreless. So digging in now, number 3. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Joe Mauer, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Here he comes on 2-0. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. When you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Standing in, number 70. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Springer moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play, and sometimes you just find a hole. Tough break for the pitcher.
Cox.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. Here's Chris Carter now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros.
Batting
And
fifth,
yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low. Ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lee. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos.
Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, number 3. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
One and one. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready with another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Here's another 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. One and 2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now batting, Alex Lau, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Young. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cox will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. That misses 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready to deliver the 1-2 down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely, as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
In there, a base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Colby Rasmus.
Digging in for his second at bat, Colby Rasmus. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. At the plate, number 70. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, number 70.
And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready now, Jose Altuve. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. He's set and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There goes Altuve. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, stolen base number 16 so far. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rasmus racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And there's ball 1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game.
Well, that's the telltale sign. Most guys don't pitch past 100 pitches nowadays, and he's at that mark.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Sam Jones answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, number 3. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box, George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shoots this one over to first, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready with the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And the runner's breaking for third. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Astros lead this one 5-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and grounded foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer is there to put it away for out number 1. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
70.
Digging in once again, number 70. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Springer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in, Alex Lau. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Chris Young. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Belt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's going to make it there barely as he's into second base with a double. Digging in to try it again, David Lee comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes, and a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
No one out with a runner at second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Carter is there, one away.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Michael.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Lee. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
One out and a runner on second base. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to third. Wow, has it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Astros 6 and the Twins nothing. Here's Starlin Castro, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
2-2 to count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Springer.
Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Casey Fiend comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Just a bit low, ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit.
Well, this guy's a really good hitter. You fall behind 3-1 to him and you're going to throw him a fastball, you're probably giving up a base hit every time.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, number 70.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Colin Kaline is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 15, Colin Kaline.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh and 1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Another 0-2 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in once again, Chris Carter. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that's over, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Changeup that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in.
Mesoraco.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Oswaldo Arcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Alex Lau. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good swing there by Young, but this is pulled a bit too much as it'll find the seats out of play. The 0-2 home. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cox shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Astros 6 and the Twins 1. James Goins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
James Goins.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brandon Belt.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Gary Cox. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. David Lee waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Pitching for the Twins, number 44.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. David Lee will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Popped in the air back behind short. Castro is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both, so now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hey. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Jay Lee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jay Lee.
Colin Kaline will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really
number
well
13,
executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch.
Astros.
You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. J.R. Graham enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just got a piece to the right side. That's a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
At the plate, Mike Trout 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out and a runner on third. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there. Ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Number 70.
Into the box now, number 70, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ball 3. Jose Altuve will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit hard on the ground at first. Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 7 and the Twins 1. Digging in, George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Chris Carter now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, he threw that fastball right by him. You know, when you face a guy throwing this hard, you have to just spread out, put your hands in a position ready to hit, and as soon as he releases it, swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Settling in now, Oswaldo Arcia. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. wide to the mark, ball 3. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
Stepping up to the plate,
Wow.
Alex Lau. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Jackie Hillman earned his 5th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Matt Latos couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that extra Metro trains on the Hiawatha line, as well as connecting bus routes on the 3, 16, and 50 lines, are available at the Downtown East Metrodome station, located outside the ballpark on Park Avenue South.